this is a trick I always do. I will walk backwards or turn around and go the opposite way. And it's basically to test how keen they are, how keen their senses are in terms of keeping track of me, so that they don't always assume that we're just going in the one direction forever. Yeah, see, Maya's caught on. And now Chewy's kind of caught on. But he's like, she's done this to us before. And then she just turns around and like goes the original way we're going. So Chewy's just like stalling. Maya's still very new and naive to my tactics. Hey Maya, she's like, yeah, I'm just following you, dude. Because you rock. You take us to the park and then you just let us free roam. Right? Yeah, dogs love that. Okay, so let's zoom in on Chewy. And he's just like, yeah, she'll eventually turn around. I know all her tricks. I'm sorry it's so like bumpy, but when I have it zoomed in, any slight movement I make just jerks the camera. Yeah, and then let's see if there's like a side trail. Oh yeah, there's a mini side trail. I'm just gonna fake going in here and see what Chewy does. Yeah, I like playing tricks on them because it's just fun. It's fun and funny, and I don't recommend people doing this to new dogs they sit, because like I said, this is how you lose dogs. But like for me, I mean, I know these dogs and they know me. They know my tactics and antics. Good boy, buddy. And I also have GPSs on them. So, if they decide to not follow me and kind of go their own way, I can still track them down. But yeah. See, and Chewy's like, dang, she did it to us again. Now I gotta go all the way back to where I was. And this is how I get the dogs to get twice as many steps in as me, because they have 4 legs and I have 2. Good girl, Maya. Maya's like, what is she doing? Is she going? Is she stopping? Is she turning around? Yeah, so this is actually a pretty rare occasion for me. I am normally not a morning person. But I'm not sure. Like maybe I'm turning out to be one because I'm just aging, like some old people, they get up at like 5 or 6 in the morning. Not because they have to, because they don't, but it's just because their body, I guess, just tells them to get up. Like my body in the past, sadly, has always liked to sleep in, but maybe that's changing because I have been just doing things a little differently. And there's a medication that I think I'm able to get off of now. We'll see how my body reacts, but so far so good. And so maybe it's that medication that kind of makes my body lethargic. I have no clue. Anyways, so we're almost back at our beginning point, and we didn't walk along the river. Oh, now we get a chance to, because this is the middle point where we can go on that path that kind of goes along the river. And this way, like Chewy, if he wants to get a drink, he knows, and then Maya will most likely follow. But on a day like today, they're not gonna really need a drink, I mean, if they really did, they just open their their snout and look up in the sky like kids catching snowflakes. So we're gonna head this way. Good girl, look at that. 0 training. I mean, yeah, she's pretty amazing. Like if all my dog clients came like this, my job would be such a breeze. But you know, I always make fun of things when they're easy. I'm like, oh my God, how boring would life be if everything just worked out? Like that would be the most boring life, you know, like zero disappointments, zero surprises. Just everything going perfect is probably gonna kill the average person because it's just so mundane. Good job, guys. Yeah, so right there is the, oh, I better zoom out. Right there is the river. You can kind of see it between the trees there. And they're gone. They are both off into the bushes. Whoa! Oh my goodness, these guys. Every now and then, like they, you know, they're not, because look, there's a bit of a slope here, and they don't realize it till right at the end, right? I had a super long wiener dog that kind of took a tumble down the river bank because she just wasn't expecting a bank. Yeah, but I mean, she totally survived it, and honestly, it didn't even faze her really. It fazed her for like 30 seconds after the incident, but the next time she was with me, she was up and at her again. So that's how I know it hasn't negatively affected them. Like they don't avoid it with fear and anxiety. Good girl.